So let's go over a couple of things that are upgraded on this printer here and some other things that I noticed. So first off the bat, we'll notice the obvious. This is a pancake motor. It's what's called a pancake motor. If you look over there, we can zoom in and see that's a much bigger motor than what we're dealing with right here. So that's neat. We've also got a different extruder, so we don't have that kind of basic reality looking extruder. We now have a dual gear BMG style clear extruder. So I actually like the clear because you can get in here and you'll be able to see the filament going through this. So if you ever get a jam, you'll actually be able to see it on the inside there, and you'll be able to see what type of jam. So if you're running flexible filament and it binds up in there, or something else like that, you'll be able to see it. If you get a bunch of shredding, that's nice. So another function is the cooling fan. They upgrade their cooling fan. This will be a little bit quieter. Will also move more filament. What else? Of course, they're railing on the X, Y, and Z. It's all uniform. It's all the same. That's real nice. They've made the screen larger, and they also angled it up. So that was one of the upgrades that a lot of people wanted, was the screen to kind of face you rather than be facing directly up. What else? Dual Z on your larger printers. So on your KP5M and your KP5L, we've got dual Z. We've got an increased. So it's no longer just sitting on this and rods. That Z railing should completely eliminate any Z bending, in my opinion. So I think that's going to be great, and I really look forward to seeing what this guy can print. Let's see what else. The integrated motherboard here, or motherboard PSU. So this is the power supply unit. It's a part of the frame now. It bolts to your X or your Y, Z. It bolts to your Z and to the base plate. So that's really good. Plug here is nice. These have the new steppers, the 2225s, I believe, which is pretty nice. If you didn't catch that, look at this. So here's again. Oh, is that? No, okay, that just sticks to it. Okay, I thought what had happened is they had put two of these, and that was one of them. But this is their build plate, then stuck to a piece of magnet that is on there. I really do like the magnet plates. These plates are good too. You can damage them, but they're really. I've never damaged. I've only damaged one or two by accident, out of probably 15. And they are cheap. You can find them on Amazon. I think it's like $20. So let's get this thing fired up. Let's look at some of the settings. So I have not started one of these yet. I'm very excited to try it out. So, alright, we got power. Got a beep. Let's see, did I get the screen? Yep, screen's on. Fantastic. Wow, it's quiet. That's real quiet. Did they go with 12-volt fans? I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is all 24-volt. But anyways, let's level it so you can see how to level it. So we go to Tool and Leveling and 0.1. Boop. Nice and quiet. Yep, no problems. Going down to level the Z. There's Z switches right there. That's nice. If you ever break it, you can print a replacement. I did find one broken on one of the printers, so I'm super gluing it at the moment. Otherwise, I'll get the file to replace that. Okay, so how to level one of these guys. Is that 0.1? I might have. So if that's 0.1, I might have this bed off adjustment. Let's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just showed you how to set the bed up wrong. So, what's going to be real funny is when I set it up wrong on all of them. Let's go to 0.3. Yeah, totally. Okay. Alright, so don't pay attention to the start of this video. But, how to adjust it is, you see that there? We want to essentially just adjust this up until the nozzle's facing that. But from the looks of it, that nozzle's quite a ways up there. And I'm pretty sure that if I loosen this all the way to get the nozzle to touch, I might be way too loose on your tensioner springs. So the point of these is to actually have some good tension. So if we look now, I mean there's almost no tension on the spring now, and you know we're now, yeah. So this is now totally loose. We can't have that. So what you need to do now is we're gonna go over here to the point. We're gonna go to move. We're gonna go up. Now I noticed that King Rune does this with their KP5S too, and I like it for a couple of reasons. So they set their leveling really high from the factory, and I believe it's because so that you don't start your first print. Like right now, if I just started print, the nozzle would be, you know, way above where it should be. And to me, that's better than it being way lower than it should be. Because if you're printing up here, you're just making a stringy mess. But if you're printing down here, you're damaging, you're digging into the plate, running across it, scarring it up and marring it. So I'm pretty sure that they learned that a lot of new people who bought this printer, if they try to get a perfect leveling and send it out like that, and then in shipping, the leveling gets off, and that nozzle is too low, you know, you've just ruined a bed. Where if the nozzle's too high, you can figure that out and adjust it down to make it perfect. So I do appreciate that from King Rune. I think that was a smart move. If you haven't been doing that intentionally, then make it a thing, because it should be done intentionally. So what I'm doing right now is I've loosened this screw just a little bit. It seems like every time I tighten it, it goes up. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so we're going to go back. Now, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the bed the way it's supposed to be. So let's turn this off. And I'll set the phone down. Okay, so this would be the non-ideal way to do this, but we're doing it. So I'm almost positive that what I did wrong here is I thought just lining it up even was the way to go, but it was not, in fact, the way to go, and I'm pretty sure that every single one of these I've just set up, I did wrong like that. So no big deal. I did read the instructions the first time I put one of these together, so I thought I had it right. But like I said, this was the first one that we fired up out of all these. My goal was to kind of assemble all of them, make a big mess, clean up the mess, figure out where I'm going to put them all, and then get them all leveled, tuned in, and start prints on every single one of them. So my goal is to test each one of these. Like I said, go through the flaws, go through any upgrades needed. I'm going to try holding this up just so I can get these out. Sorry if my feet gross you out, or if my mess is too unnerving to watch. Yeah, so that just fell. Okay, so we want that hole up top there, so I'm going to have to put the camera down for just a second. Bear with me, guys. I know this is terrible to watch. Just looking at black screen. Bear with me. Woo! It's kind of heavy. Almost got it. Okay, got that first one in, and that's the most important. So now I can kind of place the rest of these back in there. Scoot it just a little over. And tighten it back up. And I want to do it like this because this is, you know, just to show you that this is how long it takes. You know, if you buy one of these brand new and you follow and you watch my video beforehand, if you're following along, you're gonna be making this mistake that I made. But if you read the instructions, which I recommend, of course, you won't make that slight mistake that I did. But that was by far one of the easiest mistakes. We didn't have to take anything else. See, look now. Oh, there we go. See? I tightened down the other ones before I tightened down that last one. That last one needed to be scooted over. So, and I didn't tighten it fully, but we're gonna